G'day everybody, this is Nick Davis here, and we are going to be trying something a little different today. We're going to be cutting this base plate with this knife. Show you how to do it. F do the jump. Bye. Welcome back to After the Jump. As I said, we are going to be cutting a base plate using this heavy knife, a steel heavy ruler, some painter's tape, a cardboard box, and of course a base plate. This is a 4-way base plate. Now I'm going to have to tell you, for the sake of transparency, this is not a Lego base plate. This is a Philippe Ha. I think that's the way you say it, Philippe Ha base plate. You can get one on Amazon for like $6.99. The reason I've chosen this is because I just wanted this as a demo and I didn't want to cut up a Lego base plate to do it. One of the downfalls of choosing this type of base plate is it's actually thicker ABS plastic than a Lego base plate, so it's going to be a little bit harder to cut, but the technique will remain the same. Use a heavy knife like this with a retractable blade. Gives you a lot more weight and you can press down on the cut. Don't try to use anything like a hunting knife or a little scalpel. I think you're going to need a heavy tool knife like this. If you can, make sure you've got a metal rule. This is a metal T-ting. I actually use this in my modelling work. Very heavy, won't move very easily. The tape here will be used for taping this all down, and the cardboard box there is to make sure I don't cut through my table underneath here and make a mess of absolutely everything. Like I said, this is going to be thicker, much thicker plastic than a Lego base plate, so it's going to be a little bit more of a tougher cut, but the technique will remain the same. And I'm going to set this all up and I'll come back after that to show you what I've done. Then we'll start the cutting procedure. Okay, see you in a minute. Bye. As you can see, I've used the tape. You can use painter's tape or masking tape, or even probably normal package tape that you'll find in your house to do this, to secure first the box here, so basically it's not going to move when I'm pressing on it, and then to secure the base plate here down onto the box so this doesn't move whilst I'm cutting through it. So everything's prepared here, so that base plate is nice and secure. As I mentioned before, this is much more thicker plastic than the Lego base plates, because the ABS plastic on these third-party ones is usually a little thicker. But the technique will remain the same. So I'm going to set it up for the cutting, and then we can go through it step by step so you can see how I do it. Bye. Now it's going to be a little harder for me to show you how I do the cut live, but I'll go through each step a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. The ruler is down on a straight edge here. If you have a T-section heavy ruler like this, that's much better for what you're trying to do here. Like I said, I bought it specifically when I used to do modelling work. Model as in trains or scenery work for toy soldiers. And that works very specifically for this. Make sure you have a heavy bladed knife you can lean on here. Everything's got to be nice and secure. We're putting pressure on this, so we've got to take our time. This is dangerous to do, so kids, get the adult to do it. Okay, be responsible and be safe. These things are sharp, and one slip and you cut things. So that all being said, I'm going to get the first couple of cuts in here, and I'm going to show you what it did, and I'm going to keep going that way. Okay, here we go. We've got camera in position. Hopefully this is going to work. Now the trick of doing cuts like this is not to try to do it all at once. It's going to be impossible. It really is. So what you need to do instead is to cut this basically into small channels. Now I learned this a very long time ago when I was in design school, and I used to cut frames for artwork and stuff. Is you do it in layers. You're going to cut through eventually, but you've got to do it in layers. So press as you go down, and you're going to do it very, very slowly. I don't know if you can see this on camera. I hope you can. There's actually a groove appearing there now, and each time I run this knife down here, we're going to get a little bit further down through the plastic until it basically we cut through to the bottom. Now the trick is hopefully to get to the bottom of this before we get to the bottom of the cardboard. I have a cutting mat underneath my cardboard here just in case, but you can never tell. Sometimes you can have a problem. I'm going to take this knife away for a second so you can see the cut. You see the channel? That's where the channel is, where my knife point is. And that's where we're cutting down. We've got a slight curve there at the start there. That's going to be on me, unfortunately. But where I've got this piece of base plate planned to go, you're probably not going to see it anyway. So we're going to keep going. As they say in Blue Peter, a very old UK magazine program, which is not on anymore. We haven't got one made for speed, and we are definitely not using double-sided sticky tape here. I think slow and steady is definitely going to win this race. Now, you see, every time I'm going down, now it's getting lower and lower in there. I'm pretty much near the end now. Let's see if we can keep doing this with this camera roll. But we shall see in a second. So I'm going to line everything back up again. Effort is a little needed here. You need to press down every time you cut down in the groove. Try to keep your body away from the knife as you cut. Yeah, I can start feeling this. I actually start feeling the knife cutting into the cardboard now. This is good news. This means I'm near the end. It's also dragging on the knife. And I think that should be it. So, there we go. Needs a little bit of trimming, just to tie it up a little bit, but that's the cut. And that is how you do a base plate. There we are, there we go. The cuts have been made, the base plate has been effectively cut up. Got to do a little bit of tidying up on the edge here, but the slow, steady cuts will do the job. They're the same width as each other, which is I wanted. And they're going in a very special place in Legoville. Both sides are cut up here, and I have a small roll plate here, which I'm sure I can make use of for something in Legoville. So there's a little bit of flashing to tidy up, which I expected, which is pretty much normal when cutting plastic, so I'm going to go and trim that down slightly. This one's almost a pure, clean, perfect cut, which I hope I really like to do. And that's how, though, using these heavy knife, a steel ruler, some cardboard, some tape, you can basically cut your Lego base plates down. And people have used saws and Dremels, that kind of thing. Dremels usually make a huge mess of this plastic, so I don't recommend it. Saw can do it, but at a slower speed so you can keep control. But the way I use this heavy knife here, this plastic cutting, it's like I used to cut plasticard and heavy cardboard back when I was in college as well. So I'm going to trim up the edges here to make this completely fit, but that's the job done. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned something from it. Remember to basically keep it cut slow and steady, don't speedily. Press down on the knife, but don't press too hard, and slowly so you don't slip and watch your fingers while using the blade. This is a video I definitely would not recommend anybody from the age of 15 below to actually do. So that being said, thank you for watching, hope you found this informative, and we'll see you for the next Legoville update. You all take care now, bye.